Hi, it's Dom from Clean Page Design. I wanted to show you a little CSS trick that I'd learned for styling up blog category links in WordPress. I recently added a blog to this Skills for All website, and you'll see from looking at just the general kind of shape of things with the logo and such like that, it's a lot of curves. So when I've laid the design out, I've kind of made sure that those curves are kind of echoed through the site. So when I added the blog, it made sense that the category links would kind of follow that pattern, but I didn't know how to do it so that I could target specific links of this kind. You notice also I've taken the link away from these. This is something that the client requested. It's more like a kind of glorified social feed, really, so that none of these link anywhere. But that's for another day. But what I discovered was some pretty neat CSS whereby you can target all links that go to a specific place. So what I did, and I'll show you the code in a second, what I did was to set a general style for all of these category links, and then specified styles for the 3 different categories. So we've got projects, we've got behind the scenes, and we've got events, and they can be categorized as more than one of these things, in which case these little sort of pill-shaped categories show up next to each other. At the minute, these are all categorized just as one thing. So bringing the code in to show you what I've done. So I gave the blog, this is using a query loop. So it's pulling in all the blog posts rather than being the archive page. So this is something that I've created a page that's bringing in posts that I ask it to, and then I've given that blog page a CSS class, so it's called main-blog, and then show you the CSS here. So the whole blog is categorized, it's classed as the main blog. And then each of these, what would be links, but each of these categories have a class of taxonomy category, and they're a link. So this CSS is targeting all of them. So I'm putting a border radius, I'm displaying it a certain way and setting the font size and the margins and such like that. Paddings, and then that's pointer events none. That's how I've got rid of the link. But then what I discovered was, and I'm sure many people knew this already, but you can target specific link types. So this piece of CSS here is targeting any link that goes to category/projects. So that's this category. And then same thing with events. Anything that links to category/events, and anything that links to category behind the scenes, like this one. So what I've done there is built on the CSS that I've added generally to the category links to specify these for the projects. It's a white background with an orange border. For the events, it's a blue background with a blue border, and then for the behind the scenes, it's an orange background with an orange border. But I just thought that was a really neat little way to style up specific aspects of blogs or posts or anything you're doing with that, just to make it a bit more in line with the theme you're using or the theme you've designed, if it's something that hasn't been put in there originally by the designers.